Welcome to Lesson 1 of the Megalodon activity. We're going to talk about Megalodon. He was the largest shark to ever live. I am Kim Claunch. I am the curator here at the Western Heritage Museum in Hobbs, New Mexico. I am sitting in front of fossilized teeth from sharks. I have a great white shark jaw. The tooth in the background is a Megalodon tooth, and the two off to the side is a porbeagle shark and a mako shark. We are going to use a scientific method to help figure out what size the Megalodon was, based off just the shark tooth alone. Sharks do have some bones. They're vertebrae, which is their spine, and their teeth are bones. And that's normally what we find, but we don't find full skeletons like you would think. That's because they're made of this thing called cartilage. And if you don't really know what cartilage is, play with your nose. Take your finger, wiggle it around, squish it, or play with your ear. It's like a weird, hard, spongy material. So for us to figure out how big the Megalodon is, we have to do a mathematical equation on his tooth just to figure out his size. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to make sure you have your little data table that hopefully is provided to you. This will be online on our website at the educational resources area. And so we're going to use this to test your hypothesis about a Megalodon tooth. You will develop a null hypothesis helping answer the question. And if you don't know what a null hypothesis is, there's two versions of a null hypothesis. Is one shows no difference, or one shows great difference in a group setting. So use the information on this sheet that you already have right here in your data table, along with your beginning dot down here in this corner, to go ahead and start forming your hypothesis now. Begin by graphing your tooth width, your independent variable, on the x-axis right here on the bottom. And then graph your body length, which is your dependent variable, on the y-axis, which is up here on the vertical side. The first data point has been plotted on the graph for you. So if I was to move this all the way over, your data point would almost be right here at 0, 0. After you have graphed all of your data on the data table, answer the following questions. Was your hypothesis null? Did it sound something like, the modern shark tooth width does not correlate with body size? Is that testable, and is it falsifiable? Why or why not? Next, extend your graph to intersect with a Megalodon tooth of 5.5 inches, which is almost going to be your entire thing down here all the way at the bottom. And determine Megalodon's body length. According to the graph here, I have 60 feet. Some fun activities to do once you figured out that the Megalodon is 60 feet is to grab string and make sure it measures 60 feet, and either start in the far corner of your classroom and wrap it around, or see if your principals will let you go from one end of the hall and back, and how long a Megalodon would have to squish into your hallway for your school. Another thing that would be fun to do is stand on top of each other. That might be dangerous, so lay down and put your feet on another person's shoulder and see how many of you it takes to match 60 feet. Thank you for joining us today in this remote learning, and we hope that by you learning the size of Megalodon teeth, you enjoyed being a marine biologist with us today. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot them to the museum. We have a Facebook page, we have a website, and we have emails, and we'll be willing to talk to you and your class and answer some of your questions. We hope you have fun, and we'll see you next time. Bye!